When you or someone you love receives a diagnosis of breast cancer, it's like a punch to the gut. No matter how positive of a person you are, no matter how strong your faith, your emotions and thoughts can go spiraling out of control. And of course, some of the thoughts that race through our minds are something like, will my life be cut short? How much pain am I going to go through? Well, when I received the diagnosis of breast cancer, my daughter Jamie, a hairdresser, immediately talked to one of her clients who had also experienced the same thing, and she recommended that I get a book by Chris Wark called Chris Beat Cancer. Chris, as a young man, 24 years old, was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer, and he had the tumor excised, but that's the extent of his conventional treatment. He ended up approaching this whole healing process completely naturally. And while that may not be exactly what you want to do, I will tell you, reading his book gave me such a sense of opportunity to take action, to fight against this, what I considered an enemy in my body. And I took so much of Chris's advice. Chris continues to speak and write and offer courses. And as a man of faith, now having survived over 17 years cancer free, he also wrote a wonderful devotional called Beat Cancer Daily. When Jamie was diagnosed with her second bout of breast cancer, less than 1 year from her first diagnosis, she found this daily devotional incredibly helpful. Another wonderful resource both Jamie and I found helpful, and I've sent to numerous people, is a little devotional book called 50 Days of Hope by Lynn. She not only is a longtime cancer survivor, she is also a cancer patient advocate. Not only does she know firsthand how it feels to have cancer, she also helps thousands facing cancer, and she knows what gives people hope. She shares amazing true stories of people who have been in the same shoes and discovered that when God and cancer meet, hope is never far away. If you know Jesus as your personal Savior, you know He is our greatest source of hope. If you don't, and you've recently been diagnosed with breast cancer, this is a really good time to get to know Him. I'm going to include links to these books in our show notes, as well as a link to a little video I did some time ago about the best news you could ever hear. I hope you'll continue to follow my breast cancer updates. Soon, my daughter Jamie will be joining me to share part of her story. Again, we're not giving any advice. We're not qualified to give advice. We're just sharing some of the resources and things that we have found helpful in our journey. If you like this video, would you give us a like? And if you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, Lean, Healthy, Ageless, why don't you do that today? And click that little bell so you get a notification every time we put out a new video.